Okay, Luigi, I'm going to show you, I'm going to try and see if I can show you where I spent the last 7 years of my life, the most saddest, pitiful years of my life, alone, where all my friends had departed me. Okay, this is the stairwell I used to take regularly after work and before work, but there's another stairway down there. We probably won't have enough footage to cover that, but it's a very serene, very surreal looking place. The trees are beautiful, but I'll have to show you the unit. I don't know if I could shoot inside, but I'll just show you. I could show the outside. I should be able to. Luigi, I nearly forgot something important. Where I'm standing here, or somewhere near here, I don't know the exact location, I believe was the time my faith, my Christian faith was restored. This was when things started to improve. It was somewhere, I think it was right here, somewhere here. Very important milestone, this place here I'm standing on. Bit like a stairway to heaven in a earthly sense, but yes, knowing that I'm going there, and look at the beauty. I had to remember that. And that was a couple of weeks after I first discovered, or whatever, the Biz Hub. So I had to show that. That's when I called out to God, saying, you know, I won't go into what I said. I might tell you in more detail, but basically that was when I found the peace that I'd been longing for since I was converted in 1989. And all my life I never could have peace, because I worried about stuff. It's what Asperger's syndrome is often about. But peace is possible, as you know, Luigi. I'm not sure if maybe it was this spot, but there was another thought that came through my mind when I sat on this spot, which is further up, not far from the place. I thought that if I'd be contented living in that unit block, and that I'd be contented using public facilities like at Officeworks, but I couldn't, the mediocrity wouldn't stick for very long. I discovered, Luigi, that yeah, people still didn't like me. What can I say? You're the only one. So here we are up on the top of the landing here, or park. I'll probably try and show some parklands without trying to bog this phone too much. But there's an old tree. It's a beautiful area. A beautiful looking secret garden type place exists down here too. Oh, before the Biz Hub, Luigi, they had a Canon machine as well. So here's the front entrance to Doubting Castle. We'll call it Doubting Castle. It's a nickname. Oh, hello, dog. Hello. You going to be on my YouTube channel?
Rhapsody.
Hello. Bohemian Rhapsody. Hey, you look like a black toner image on a photocopier with a sky shot.
Right.
Yeah, I would associate you with Konica Minolta. Here we are. Just here. Pretty to look at. But it was a hell of a place to live. Through the front door. I've got to be quiet. And here's a treat not far from what I will just call Doubting Castle. Okay, we're about to descend. I don't know whether I'll show too much of this descent, because I've got to be careful of the hard drive. Storage is a premium now. Now this is really like a secret garden. This is more secret gardenish. But yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, we're going to descend this other route that I used to regularly take. This is quite a treacherous looking set of stairs. It is quite uneven, very rough. I don't know if I'll catch any more Christmas lights tonight. I hope I do. But this is just an interesting little winding path. And again, beautiful trees. Okay, this is a remainder of the stairs. I couldn't show you everything, of course. I cannot show you everything, Luigi, but I'm going to try and take you on one of my walks that I used to do. Oh, well, okay, Luigi. We're near the path. I've got to be careful not to shoot people because they don't like to be shot, but I thought a lot about copier systems just before I came to life when I was walking this way, March 2011. Here we go, Luigi. My battery will probably conk out if I try to shoot everything. Here's the beach from here for now. Lots of painful longings, Luigi. I remember when I walked through here at March thinking about copier systems. Basically, what was I going to say? It was like early in the morning before I started my job at Buckprint. So it was really dark in the morning. I'd have on my iRiver T30, often the song by MySix called Only Thinking. And copier systems were going through my head. Ideas for design were happening while I was at Buckprint, and yeah. It was probably about 5 in the morning or 5:30, 6 o'clock. Tried to be punctual, very punctual person. Although my punctuality started to get thin in 2008. The surreal scene of a swimming pool, a rock pool. Very painful longings, Luigi. Very painful. Very surreal, but now very beautiful. And over there, it's starting to rain. It's been sprinkling a bit. Here's another angle of that rock pool, a more flattering one. This scene reminds me of my dad's telephone exchange in Cairns. You can get what I'm getting at, Luigi. I think that's what they call breakwater surf. And here we are, we're approaching a place called, I think it's called Shelley Beach. More sublime greenery. Oh, how I long to have peace and enjoy this while I'm on Earth. I actually think it's called Fairy Bower. Sorry, my geography's not better. It's not as good as my xerography. Yeah, Luigi, my father was picking on me for my bad geography. He always kept telling me for the past several years or 5 years to get an atlas. There's some people playing on the beach. Now this is sublime. I don't know if I'll be going there, but this is a restaurant. Here's another view. And the beautiful greenery over there is just sublime. But it wasn't what we call home or my environment. A photocopier factory, Luigi, with you is where I've been. Rain is starting to fall, Luigi, heavier. I've got to be careful with this. I may have to can it. There you go. Hello, Luigi. Just had a meal at the soup kitchen at St Matthew's. And I'm just probably going to get on the bus, and here are some LED Christmas lights. I've never seen these before. Aren't they pretty? Love you. Oh yes, Luigi. I guess Manly wouldn't be complete without the ferry wharf. The good old ferry wharf. There you have it, Manly ferries. Hello, Luigi. Finally leaving Manly. Just been to Coles and picked up some vegetable stock. You know, my sodium dietary requirements. Found out that the epilepsy I've got is, I think it's called simple temporal lobe epilepsy. Yes. Fortunately, I don't black out when I have it. You've seen it in action. But yeah, I think that's why my brain pulls a lot of juice. It's that. There's something special about that epilepsy too, by the way. Won't go into it now. Goodbye, my love, Luigi. Here's to a future in the photocopier world.